spoke about bitter taste. Now we will turn toward the taste astringent.
苦味はもうほとんど話したので、次渋みに行きたいと思います。
We have to understand that bitter taste, astringent taste, these two are the healing tastes among the major healing tastes among the 6 tastes.
苦味と渋みが癒しの効果が一番ある味です。
This doesn't mean that other taste has its role. Other taste also has roles, but when you come to the leading healing taste, we will have to understand that these two tastes has a great role.
他の味に役割がないわけではないですが、この2つが一番効果が高いんです。
Astringent taste is directly making or converting the food what you eat into blood. So why the astringent taste has importance if you ask? In a way we can say, if a person's blood is pure, then he will be a disease-free man. Or in another way, we can say man's purity of the blood is an important thing for a man who wants to be healthy.
苦味は血を直接作ることができる味です。血がきれいならばその人は病気になりません。そのために苦味が必要です。
When you study about food, we can understand that in a rough way, we can say the food belongs to two categories. Even though in our detailed study we will come to speak about the 6 tastes, in the rough way we can divide the food into 2 parts, that is alkaline and acid. The alkaline, in a way we can say it is sour, acid, whether it is lemon juice, whether it is tamarind juice, whether it is any kind of acidic substance. We know in the second stage of our digestion, which is happening inside the small intestine, in Ayurvedic terminology, we will call acidic digestion or yes, you can speak.
Amla avastaka paka.
Amla Avasthapaga, yes. Amla Avasthapaga, it is said that in Amla Avasthapaga, many kinds of acids are coming to the small intestine. The bile juice from the bile is acidic, the pancreatic juice. Different kinds of acidic quality juices are coming to our small intestine, and that is why we call amla means acidic or sour. This sour tasted, acid tasted thing come to the small intestine and start to digest the food. So if the acidic part is not enough for digesting the food, you will have a indigestion. If the acidic part is more, comes to the stomach, you will have over digestion or you will have too much fire, Atyagni or Amita Agni, the Agni will be very high. As a result, stomach burning, different kinds of diseases will happen. So, in a way, we have to say that means roughly dividing the food, we can say acid and alkaline, or pulipu or sour and salty alkaline. This is the way the Siddha terminology or Ayurveda terminology used to divide the food into two divisions.
食事は6味の味に分かれますけれども、2つに主に分けることができて、それがアルカリ性と酸性です。で、アルカリ性の方は酸っぱいものがアルカリ性のものです。で、この酸味に関わるものが小腸の消化でも酸味が出て消化をしてくれます。それがアムラアワスタパーカです。胆汁とか小腸の入り口十二指腸から胃酸の強い消化酵素が出て消化をしてくれます。で、これが十分に出ないと未消化になってしまって、で逆に多すぎると胃酸みたいな感じになります。それをアッティアグニと言います。
Among the tasters, two tasters will make us to food more attractive. In that, leading taste is sour taste. Whether it is curd, whether it is tamarind, whether it is lemon juice, any kind of sour taste will be attract the food, and we will try to eat little bit more than we need if our sourness is rich in the food. That is why pickle and curd and different kinds of sour added foods has more demand. When you look to the Chinese food, you will find the sour taste is leading, or in most of the so-called modern food is sour rich or acid rich food. So that is one reason people are more attracted to the new generation food. Whereas when you come to the classical food, we can find the sourness will be comparatively very low, and it will be the classical food will be more alkaline rich rather than acid rich.
料理を美味しくする味は酸味がまずあります。酸味というのはレモン、タマリンド、ヨーグルト、ピクルみたいな感じの酸味ですけれども、中華料理とか他の料理もグルメっぽいのは酸味をよく使われているのもあります。しかし最近の食事は酸味が足りないものもあります。
So when you turn toward the alkaline food, this will be always very soothing to your stomach, and in biggest amount of the people we can say the acid alkaline balance will be poor, and in most of the cases acid balance will be high, because almost all the new generation food is extremely sugar rich, extremely sour rich, extremely fried in oil. The oil also easily will make acidic tendencies. So in many ways the new generation foods are extremely acid rich. So people who regularly consume this acid rich food, their acid percentage in their body will increase, and the acid alkaline balance will be broken. Then it will cause different kinds of alimentary canal disease, we can say, especially in digestion, elimination. This will create a lot of imbalance.
アルカリが適度に入って適度にアルカリ性だとそれはとっても喉越しもよくお腹にもいいです。逆に砂糖、酸味が強いもの、油っぽいものっていうのは酸性が強くなってしまうので、うまく取り除いていかないと病気の原因になったりします。
So when you take a sour tasted food, it is related with fatness. If you take sour taste, it will increase the fat in your body. In the olden time, in Kerala or in India, when a boy wanted to marry a girl, they will, in the first part, the boy with his boyfriends, the friends, they will make a visit to the girl's home and they will see the girl. They will have some food, some tea, and they may speak something small and they just see the girl, and then if the boy is satisfied, he go back to home and then he speak with his parents, and after getting permission from the boy, the parents will go, and the parents are satisfied, girl's parents will come. In such condition, sometimes the parents or the close relative will say we are happy with the girl, but the girl is very lean. She doesn't have any flesh in the body. She is nothing but a bony structure. So you should make her to little more fatty, then it will be good. So if it is so, the grandmas of the girl's relative will give some food. It is very common in the villages. They will give old rice, like we cook the rice and we keep the rice in water night time. Next day morning we put some small onion, little green chili, and we put some curd. And this food is a sour taste rich food. It is an extremely sour food. If you eat that food for a long time, like 2-3 months, the girl who is very lean will make fatty like a pig. So very easily you can convert somebody from the leanness. Like if I want to convert Aya into a fatty girl, it is easy. But if she asks the opposite way, it is a complicated process. But to make somebody in a fatty way is a very easy way. For that you need not to do much complicated thing. You give some sour rich food. When you give sour rich food, few things happen, because sourness is directly related with the fat, so the fatness go. Secondly, if you eat sour rich food, you will eat more. That is why when you come to a yoga practice, the sour taste is restricted. So for a classical Hatha Yoga practitioner, sour taste should not come. So when you look the sattvic food, we will understand that the sour taste is not coming. Ayu, Sattva, Bala, Arogya, Sukha, Pridi, Vivardhana, Rasya, Snigdha, Sthira, Hridya, Aharo, Satika, Praya. It divides what are the sattvic food in which sourness come. But when you go to the second phase of the rajasic food, we can say the sour taste is coming. Kattva, Amla, Levana, Atyukshna, Tikshna, Ruksha, Vidanaha. It is coming that is so sharp, and amla, acidity comes. So if you want to become a rajasic person, very active person, you will have to eat very spicy food, very acidic food. So in a very easy way we can say, if you want to become a fatty man, you can always try to eat sour food. But if you doesn't want to increase the body size, you have to always keep the sourness a little far. This is what the science of 6 taste food science want to tell you.
毒味の中でも酸味が脂肪を増やす味です。あるケララの村に男の子がいて、結婚したい女の子のお家に行って、そちらの家族と話していい感じだったので、家に帰って両親に話して、両親もじゃあその女の子の家を訪ねて行って 家族お見舞いみたいなのをしたらいい感じだったので、じゃあ結婚しましょうとなったんだけれども、おばあさんによると、いいんですけど細すぎると女の子が。なんで女の子はちょっと太ったら完璧ですっていうことだったので、こういう時に、おばあさんが作るものっていうのがあって、炊いたお米を次の一晩、水につけておいて、でそれを翌日になんかヨーグルトとかと塩かなんかと一緒に食べると、ちょっと発酵したのを食べるってことだと思うんですけど、23ヶ月それを毎日食べればもう豚みたいに太っていくので、それでOK ですみたいな。で、なんで太らせたいなら酸味を取れば太ることができます。あとはたくさん食べることです。逆に痩せたいならば酸味は避ければいいです。その太らせるためっていうのはすごく簡単で、この2つさえあればいいんだけど、痩せさせるのはもうちょっと複雑なんです。で、ハタヨガをちゃんと追求する人は酸味を避けなくてはいけない。なぜなら酸味の中にラジャスの質があるので、こうアクティブに なる性質があるので、ハタヨガの人は避けますと。でも太りたいなら酸味がベストです。
If the blood is pure, there is enough blood in you, you will be an energetic person. If the blood is less, you will be a person who get tired easily, whose working efficiency will be poor. At the same time, in some cases, the blood will go high. In that time, you will become a hyperactive man also. So we have to understand that. Always we have to understand that means healthiness is a balance. So we will say that means what is arogya, what is health. Samadosha, samagnisha, samadhatu, malakriya, prasannaha, atmendriya manaha, swasta ityabhidiyate. If you look the beauty of Ayurveda, it says that means you should not be an extremist. Some people are too much extreme. They go to the opposite way. Some people go to the just opposite way. Ayurveda doesn't like the both way. If you want, you should have some flexibility. You should not be like a concrete pillar which doesn't move left and right. You should be like a flexible tree. Sometimes in the wind it will go left, sometimes the wind comes the other side, you will go to the right also. The beauty of the small grass, we will say that means when the wind comes, heavy wind, big wind comes, big trees will fall down, but the wind comes, the tree, the grass has the capacity to bend so easily, so the wind will go over that, it will give a good bending. So if you have the capacity to be flexible, adjustment, accommodative power you have, you can win the life. Otherwise, if you are like a concrete pillar, no, I don't want to listen this, I am this. If you speak like this, sure it is not going to be easy, for life will be a hell for you. So we all have to go. So due to that, Ayurveda says it is better to be in the middle path, Madhyama Pada, the golden middle path. This is what Ayurveda is prescribing for you. And that is why in Ayurveda, the beautiful word is coming, that is Samatva, always balance. So how to get this balance is a very interesting chapter for Ayurveda. So we all, if we can understand this Samatva Guna, how to become centered, balanced, in our life also we can be successful. In our health and different things also we can be successful. So when you come to Ayurveda, what is health? Then Ayurveda doesn't say, like the modern medicine say, physical and social well-being and not merely absence of disease is not health. This is what the definition of WHO. Whereas when you come to Ayurveda, it gives the most integral, the most authentic definition ever appeared on the world that is coming in the Samadosha, Samagrisha, Samadhatu, Malakriya. It is coming, it is a big definition. If we start to define that, we need days. So we won't be able to touch the astringent taste. But in a peripheral way, I am mentioning that it is the interconnection.